to you. I don't even know if that's the way it goes. Okay, so this is day 2 of my 2-week weigh-in. So what did I say on the last clip? I said my goal for this weigh-in for this week was that I wanted to lose the weight I gained from last week, which was, what was it, 2.2? 2.4? I'd have to look at my tracker. So, weigh-in day, which was yesterday, my total weigh-in was down 2.8. So I actually lost, what, 0.6? Yeah, but I'll take it. Now, there's other circumstances that are not, that are feeding into that whole weight loss. I think it wasn't necessarily that I stayed away from all the Christmas cookies this week, but there's a lot of personal things going on in my life. There's just some family issues, family drama, and it's pretty big. It's pretty important stuff. There are some really hard decisions that are needing to be made, and I think that's kind of playing a part in my weight loss because I really have no desire to eat right now. I'm still eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, don't get me wrong, but my desire to snack and to sit there and just snack comfortably is not there. It's not that I don't have a desire again to snack, but it's like I have to think about it, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna snack now, versus mindlessly just grabbing for snacks. So I guess that's kind of good. So yeah, there's just that played a part in my weight loss this week. Again, I really feel like last week's weigh-in ended up happening that I had a really salty meal like the day before, and it really does play a part in weigh-in day. So if you think like you're on a good track for the week, don't just go and suck down a whole bunch of salt the night before. Like, what did I have? Oh, what was it? I think to have that before weigh-in, I'm thinking that part of the problem was that I had, okay, so here's the deal. My dad lives in a nursing home. He's part of the he's part of the weight loss that I can attribute to because of the fact that a lot of things that are going on in my life that I can't control have to deal with him. And so one of his favorite meals is hash, roast beef hash to be exact. And so I can't say that I've ever tried hash. That canned, it's got roast beef and potatoes in it, like hash browns. So in honor of him, I was gonna give it a try. And then 1/2 of the can is 1 serving, and a full can is 2 servings. So I was going to tell myself I'll just eat half of a can. But despite the calories, a half of a can is 990 milligrams of sodium for a half a can. And guess who ended up cooking up the whole can and ate the whole thing? Me! So 990 milligrams of sodium times 2, which I can't do the math. What's that? 18, 19, 98? I don't know. I am a nurse. But I don't do simple math very well. Give me a pen and paper. I'll tell you real quick what that is. But anyways, so, yeah, that's, I believe I ate that meal on either the day before weigh-in this last week or day of weigh-in this last week for this week. But then I remembered to myself, don't eat any more salty meals like that. Like, try to stay away from those big, huge salty meals, and I think you'll do better. So that's what I try to do. Yeah, there's if you follow me on Instagram, I gave you a little bit more in-depth details about my dad earlier this week. He had a care conference that I attended. I can't really get into too many details here. There are other people in my family that watch these videos, and I don't want to really upset them by giving out too much information that is really private to family. But on my Instagram, I gave full details. So it's not like I'm telling you to run out and get an Instagram account. But if you follow me on Instagram, you probably have a little bit more understanding as to what's going on right now. That being said, as soon as the information that I have available about what's happening in my life becomes available and is okay to talk about publicly with the world, then I will definitely fill you guys in on the details. As far as my plan of action going into this week, heading into the holidays, because next weigh-in will be the day after Christmas, the day after gathering with family and friends. Well, again, I just went back and I'm going to use the same tools that I did for Thanksgiving, which was the Hawk method. Going around the buffet table, really scanning the menu if we go to a restaurant, and just picking one item that sounds the best to me, or if it's a buffet style, picking one or two items that are going to be on my plate. They are space that is available on my plate that I've made for those decisions and those choices, and then no other plates of food. No other helpings. Just stick to the one, and if you're going to make it a cheap meal, make it one meal. And prep before you eat. So eat an apple, eat a salad, drink some water, fill up that tummy with other food and drink, and then there you go. You'll have, you may not have enough room to finish everything you put on your plate from the buffet. So those are just a couple examples, and now I'm on my way to work, and I'm almost at work. So I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I want to show you something, because I am hands-free, but can you see my sweater? I've got a reindeer on my sweater. It's ugly sweater contest today at work. It's not really a contest. I think it's just wear your ugly sweater, because nobody's really judging whether or not my sweater's the ugliest, because it's quite cute. But I bought it at the end of last Christmas, thinking to myself, I am going to wear this next Christmas, and it's a size large. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to fit it, but it fits well. So I'm so excited. Very excited, very excited. I'm just trudging along in my weight loss journey. How is your journey going, guys? How are you doing? Let me know in the comments down below, because I want to know. How do you feel? How are things going? What's your plan of action for Christmas? All right, if you stayed with me now all the way to the end, and I'm almost at work, give me a little Christmas tree in the emojis down below if you can. Otherwise, just write the word Christmas tree, and I'll know what you mean. All right, take care, everybody. Have a great Merry Christmas, and we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.